Hey guys, Lee here. So I'm the creator of the Instagram page Business Ideas 365. I just wanted to do like a little quick video explaining how I actually got the page started because I'm getting questions all the time from followers just asking like, how did you get into this? What's it like running the page? There seems to be a lot of interest in it, so I thought instead of answering each person individually, it might be easier just to create this quick video and explain how I actually got the page started and what it's actually like running a big Instagram page. So I think it was about 8 or 9 months ago, I was working as an engineer over in London, and I really didn't like my work. It was monotonous. It was like 9 to 5, waking up early in the morning. It was over in London, it's still dark at 5 a.m. Going to work, coming home when it's dark, maybe going to the gym, making dinner, go to sleep, work again the next day. And it just felt like my life was going by so fast, and I really wasn't doing anything that exciting or that interesting, and didn't feel like I was progressing that much anyway. So then I think my brother told me a little bit about Instagram. He said, there might be he'd heard of some influencers making money off Instagram. So I thought, you know what, why not give it a go myself? Like, what's the worst that can happen? So I started it while I was working, and I just started the page. I noticed that, there's a few other pages in the business niche, and I'm obviously interested in business. So I was like, why not start a business page? I didn't even know what I was doing, to be honest. The first few photos, I just went on, so I downloaded this program called GIMP, and I just started creating like a few little posts, and my first few posts were just pictures of like famous billionaires that I really liked, like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and just quotes from them. And I was just going through, as you do, like posting these, not really expecting that much of it. And then I started noticing all the big pages, all the ones that had done really well, were ones that they were all providing some sort of value, or they were, for their followers, they're actually like giving them a reason to follow it. So they're helping their followers in some way. They're, like teaching them something or helping them learn something. So I thought, okay, what do my followers actually want? What's something I can provide my followers so that, they're actually like getting a benefit from following my page? And with these sort of things, it's really hard to just sit by yourself and be like, I reckon people want this. I reckon people want this. What you're better off doing is, this is what I did. I went and I created an Instagram story. So by this point, my page had got to maybe like 4,000 or 5,000 followers. And I just said, all right, guys, what do you like? What sort of posts do you like seeing? Give me some feedback, give me some ideas. Do you want to see more inspiration posts, more quotes, more tips on how to grow your business, something about investing? And people just came back, and I started getting, lots and lots of messages of people. And when you do something like this, you'll get a lot of messages. You'll get people coming up with these completely absurd random ideas. Now, you'll get a lot of outliers like that, a lot of people just asking for very specific stuff to what they want. But you'll also start to notice a pattern, and you start to notice that a lot of people are requesting the same things. So I remember I got quite a few for, so obviously I got a lot for business ideas, and then I got a few for maybe business tips or business inspiration. And what you do, what I did was I took these suggestions and I wrote them all down. So all the ones, so I'm like, okay, so I've got, I think 28 because by this stage my page was small. I only had, 100 people respond. So I've got 28 people asking for business ideas, another 15 asking for this, another certain amount asking for this. and you get a list of maybe like 4 or 5 that seem to be pretty popular, and then you go back to your audience and you just say, hey guys, so these were the things that you guys came up with that you said you wanted to see a bit more of. What do you think? What one would you most rather see out of all of these? And you give them the list, and so just wait for their response. So you say, would you like to see business ideas? Would you like to see more business tips? Would you like to see more quotes? And what I did, posted that story. I waited for a response. So within a day, I checked all the responses, and I took maybe like half an hour just to read through the responses and tally them up. Okay, we've got a certain amount of people asking for this, a certain amount of people asking for this. And doing that, there was a massive majority from my audience just saying, I remember this quite well, that the amount of people asking for business ideas was well over double the next highest thing. And I was like, wow, there's a real trend going on here, isn't there? Like, a lot of people just asking for business ideas. And I went through all the existing Instagram pages, not much. I couldn't find many pages at all that actually had business ideas. Actually, there's no pages at all that have business ideas. And I was like, wow, this is something that people genuinely want, and no one's providing them at the moment. So I changed my page name to something that's short and simple and conveys what the page is about. So Business Ideas 365. I changed my content to, at the start, I was only posting business ideas. So as soon as I made the change, it was just business idea every day. New business idea, new business idea, new business idea. And some of the business ideas are good, some of them aren't so good, but the audience decides that. I come up with the ideas, the audience decides what ones are good, what ones aren't so good, based on the likes they get, basically. You can check the likes, check the comments. So the audience are the filter. They filter out, what's class is good, what's class is bad. But as soon as I made this change, I think it was within like a week. Wow, there was a weekend where I went from I think 5,000 or 6,000 followers to 10,000, and at that point I knew, I was like, wow, this page is really going to blow up. And yeah, from then on, it just kept on going up, 1,000 followers every day. Not even lying, 1,000 followers every day for the last, it's roughly stayed the same growth rate as well for the last, 8 months. So now I'm at 350,000 8 months later. And when you get to this sort of stage, growing an Instagram page, wow, you get a good lifestyle, because honestly, it's like you can pay someone to create the post for you. So I just come up with the ideas, and I do some analysis, see what sort of content people will like, what they won't like. I'm paying someone to create the post for me. I've got a scheduling software that schedules the posts. So I just have to, I can do 30 posts and just get the software to schedule it day by day. And I've got someone doing sales. And basically it's given me the freedom to quit my job, and now I'm over here in northern Thailand, just traveling. So yeah, for those of you wondering, it goes up and down by month, and you can choose how much you want to advertise. Obviously you don't want to annoy your followers by advertising too much, but it's roughly, at the moment, my page is making roughly $1,000 a week. So roughly 4K a month. Can be more, can be less. Mostly depends on how much I want to advertise and if I'm happy with the advertisers who are coming through. Anyway, I hope that's, giving you some idea of what it's like, or how I grew my page and what it's like running a page. See you later.